All right, for this next part, what we're going to do is we're going to take the two backgrounds and we're going to scroll them at the same time. Let's upload those backgrounds. I have made two of them in Photoshop just really quickly. Very simple squares. Both of them are 480 by 360. That's extremely important. They have to be that size. I'm going to put them like that, 1 and 2. And we're going to create essentially an effect where it looks like it's scrolling and you're like kind of flying a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to grab a when green flag clicked. I'm going to set this guy to the middle of the screen at 0, 0. I'm also going to move it to the back using looks. And when I do that, should do that. We're going to need the same stuff over here, except instead of 0, 0, what we're going to do is we're going to move it to the right and set it to 465, 0. All right, so something like that. Now, here's where the scrolling comes in. We're going to grab a forever loop and we're going to change X by -1 since we're going left. Again, we're going to need this over here. And here's what that starts to look like. Watch. There you go. So like that. Now, obviously, it's a little slow right now. We're only using -1, and it's going to stop eventually. But if you watch background one's X position, it gets to about 465, and that's when it stops. So what we want to do is once it's off screen at that -465, we want to put it back to the off screen to the right, right? So it moves off screen to the left, and then we want to put it back on the off screen to the right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to track the X position. I'm going to say if the X position is ever less than -464, which would count 465, -465, then we're going to use that go to again to put it at +465, 0. And we're going to need that for background 2 as well. And we're going to put it in here. So that's where the check comes in. All right, let's test it out. All right, it's going to slowly keep moving. And what we're looking for is we're looking for like a smooth kind of transition. We don't want it to hiccup too much. There you go. That's pretty nice, right? Not too bad. Now, if we want to up that speed, we absolutely can, but we just have to be careful. Again, we don't want to lose that smoothness. All right, so this is going to be infinite. It's going to just constantly, infinitely. See, you had a little bit of a hiccup there, a little bit of a jump. All right, got to be careful. All right, so -4, -4. Let's try to speed it up. See what it looks like. Yeah, that looks good. Nice. All right. So what you're going to do essentially is you're going to replace these backgrounds with backgrounds that are seamless, so that they go together. So a lot like the game that this is based off of, that I showed you, sort of the final product. The buildings in the back seamlessly blend together. So a seamless pattern of some kind would be good. You can also, a lot of people, this is the reason why they use space, things like that. And you have to also understand that this is not the only scrolling you can do. You can actually do what's called parallax scrolling, and you can put other elements of the background at a slower speed sort of in front of this, so that it kind of has like a really nice multiple dimension type thing. But yeah, this is the code for this to scroll. Oh, we stopped it. But it's fairly straightforward. But once you get in some art, it starts to look really nice.